about that? Because there is a belief. And if this person doesn't have the same belief you have, let him have all the money, shower all the love on you, give you all the attentions. In as much as you do not have the same belief, you will have problem, because the foundation is the belief. Somebody say belief. It's the foundation. That's belief. It's what forms your faith, what forms your hope, what forms your trust, why you trust people, why you love people, why you relate with people. Everything, check it down your heart. The bedrock is called belief. That's why one of the most powerful organs in the body, one of the most powerful organs, I shared the other time, 5 major organs in the body. But there's one powerful organ in the body, it's called the brain. The brain has 500 billion cells. Some said it is 500 million. Whether 500 billion or 500 million, the truth is that it's so powerful that it has cells. That brain is faster than a computer. When the brain of a man is actually used, it's faster. That brain can recall something of 70, 80 years ago. I mean, on Thursday, we're coming back from Awoyaya Cemetery, and, we visited a woman. That woman is 82-year-old woman. That woman came here like 10 years ago sometimes in this place, and the moment we arrived, she came here 10 years ago. She's 82 years. Immediately we arrived, the woman could recognize Pastor EJ. The woman said, "Are you not drummer? Are you not drummer?" 80 years old woman. That shows that even though she's old, her brain is still fresh. The woman could pick Pastor Bola. I don't know if you know Pastor Bola. She could pick Pastor Bola in church. She said, there's one pastor who waited many years ago. I wanted to come for the wedding. That is the little know how powerful the brain is. You see, as powerful as that brain is, there's something stronger than that brain. It's called the mind. As the brain has 500 billion cells, there is something much stronger than that brain. It's called the mind. Yes, sir. The mind is stronger. That's why a person's heart can, the heartbeat can shut down. The brain still functions. The brain can shut down. The mind still functions. So powerful. You see, but there is something that will clear our mind of. Several times when you read scriptures, because we're going to look at, we're going to see Luke chapter 10, 27. You'll be bringing all those scriptures out. We're going to see Matthew 15, verse 8. You will see, let's see Luke. I want to show you the difference between the mind and the heart. Several times, the Bible used them interchangeably. You will think the Bible is talking about, the Bible is transcribed into English. But the true meaning is there are places where the Bible will talk about the mind. The Bible actually is not talking about the mind. The Bible is talking about the heart. For instance, Romans chapter 12, the Bible says, be renewed by the transforming of your mind. It's actually talking about the heart. But then there are places it talks about the mind. So see Luke chapter 10, verse 27. Everybody look up now. Everybody look up. Let's read together. I want to show you that your mind is different from your heart. Your heart is not what is pumping. This is not your heart. Your heart is an energy that is stored in between your soul and your spirit. That's your heart. It's not this one. This is not your heart. This one is just a circulator of blood, your true heart. So when God said, give me your heart, He's not asking for this one that is pumping. This is not your heart. I will show you where your heart is, and I will show you how we can now help our mind. Everybody look up. Let's read at the count of 2, 1 to go. And he answered, Jesus was one talking there. He said, thou shalt love. Everybody look up. Let's read together. 1 to go. I'm not hearing your voice now. Let's go. Heart. Now I say heart. Say 1, 2. With all thy soul. 2, 3. With all thy strength. Say 3. Number 4. With what? Mind. So the Bible is talking about 2 different things. That is is why when Jesus is talking, Jesus will keep talking about keeping your heart. There are places mention mind, but it's actually heart he's talking about. So I want you to understand this, because I'll begin to draw some point and then how we change our mind. There are two types of mind in every believer. There are two types. The first is called, please write this down. It's called the mind, or it's called the conscious mind. It's a teaching. It's called the conscious mind. The conscious mind is that force that is responsible for every action you take every day. It is daily action. When you wake up, when you sleep, when you go to bed, when you wake up, everything you do that has to do with conscious daily. It is that mind that makes it responsible to be aware of your environment. So you are in church. What is responsible is called the conscious mind. Someone say conscious mind. What is responsible is your conscious mind. That's what makes you feel happy, you are sad, you are joyful, you are not joyful. And that is where your thoughts and your thinking lies. Every thinking and every thought that you are having right now is in your conscious mind. It's in your conscious mind. So this conscious mind is what it is, an aspect that is it is active, it is instant. You take a decision immediately. For instance, you can be seated in church right now and something in your conscious mind will tell you, walk out. Instantly you walk out. It's your conscious mind. Something can tell you, you are pressed, go to the toilet. It is active, it is instant. It doesn't think, it doesn't think, it just talk. That's the active, it's just the conscious. It's called the first aspect. That is actually the mind. Someone say mind. So the real mind that here is saying, talking about thy mind, is that activeness. So at this level, God doesn't do business with men, because this level is deceptive. That is where Jesus was talking in Matthew chapter 15, in verse 8. You will return it back to this scripture. Matthew 15, verse 8. He said, you will worship me. We should worship with your mouth, with your mind. He said, but your heart is far. Meaning that the level you are is mouth and mind, but you have not gotten to the level of heart. That the only reason why I can start doing business with you is that you must get to a level whereby it is heart. Look at what this will say. He said, they draw near to me with their mouth and honor me with their lips. At this level, it's called the mind. That I can't go far. But there is a level I will get to when you start doing business with a higher realm, something higher than the mind. This is where mind of men are being controlled. It's called the heart. Anyone that can mastery over the heart, you will easily control the mind. Who is following me? Who is getting me right now? Okay? So the first is called the mind. It's called the conscious mind. You are in charge. This is the mind that will make you say, talk to somebody. It makes you insult people. That's the mind. This level of the mind is the level that makes you act before you think. That makes you do what? I know people who they will have slapped the person before they not remember, why did I do that? It's the conscious mind. Because the conscious mind is instant. The conscious mind is immediately, do it. Jump. Kill yourself. You are depressed. You are insulted. You are hungry. It's instant. It's conscious. It is so instantaneous. Even as I'm here right now, there are many of us that become slaves of the conscious mind. And if your conscious mind is controlling your life, see, it will lead you to a place of destruction. So that's a conscious mind. Then there is another, which is now deeper than the conscious mind. It's called the heart, or it's called the subconscious mind. Who is following me now? It's called what, sir? It's called what, sir? It's called subconscious. Subconscious is where life issues are decided. subconscious mind is where it's not about daily. Those ones, they don't take decisions instantly. That is where your conviction are formed. So for instance, you are talking to a lady right now and you say, marry me, I love you. And the lady say, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. What the lady is saying is that I am taking the matter into my subconscious. I want to look into the subconscious. You are the man coming to me. You are the one on the conscious. You are the one looking at my physical appearance, my hair, my nail, my body, my here and there. You are the one for lady me. I am deeper. I am going through. I'm going to taking to my subconscious. I need to look beyond the conscious. I need to look to see beyond this man that is saying, marry me. Can I build a life with him? Can I build a future with him? Can my children look like him? Can I hold him by the hand? You are the one coming on the physical, and you want to hear a yes in the conscious, but the lady will take you into the subconscious because she must be convinced before she can be compelled. Who is hearing me? It's called the level of the subconsciousness. They don't take instant decision. That is why you will notice that somebody will say, Pastor, just I say, I'm thinking about it. Say, boy, should have given me an answer. What happened is that I have taken the matter into my subconsciousness. And in that my subconsciousness, decisions are not made suddenly. Decisions are made suddenly in the conscious. Decisions are not made suddenly in the subconscious, because there must be a conviction about the decision I want to make. So the subconscious mind is where you see belief, you now see conviction, you see perception, and you see all the things that makes it, difficult for a person to make instant decision at the subconscious. Now, any information at your mind level or your conscious level, that information is not, it can be easily removed. That is why if a song enters your conscious mind, if you can hear a song here in church and you are just singing to your conscious mind, the moment you get out of the church, you forget the song. But when the song enters your subconsciousness, you will not notice that after 10 days, after 30 days, the song is still in your mind. And you try to pull it off and you cannot. And you are saying, why can't I remove this? It's because it has entered the subconscious, which is your heart. When it enters your heart, it becomes more dangerous. Who is following me? Who is getting me? Have you noticed that when you hear a song, and the song enters into your heart, into your subconscious, even in your sleep, you are singing the song. And you try to remove it. What is happening? You speak it up, anything, this mindset I'm having, this thing I'm having, is because it has entered the heart. When it enters the heart, it becomes hard. It becomes difficult. That is why the Bible says, guide thy heart. You know why the Bible is saying it? Because out of it flows issues, many things in life, your ways and your work. Guide thy heart. That is where decisions are made. So when it comes to a matter of love, I don't know if you noticed, have you wondered why love comes in the shape of a heart? Have you ever wondered? That love did not come in the shape of a brain. Or, Pastor Toby, have you ever wondered? But they say love with your head. Don't love with your. Why did they put the image of love in a heart? Because true love is actually from the heart. But unfortunately, the love you ordered for versus the love you got. The one you got is the one in the brain. The one you order for is the one in the heart. That is why when you see American ladies, when an American lady says, I love you, honey, I love you, I love you, success come. I want to show you something. You're a married man. Korede, come. Let's speak single to single. Before your wife will now go and block us outside. Say, are you using my husband? She'll have used me. Everybody look up. Face her. Face yourself. So you can imagine Korede meeting the lady. Why I use it? Because most time we are more singles here, and then this is, most of you do not understand how it operates. So I want to show you how it operates. So you can imagine Korede saying to success, I love you. Say it. That love said, is that love or rough? Say well.
I love you.
You just say it romantically.
I love you.
Did he enter you? No. Bright come, bright come. Bright come, bright. Where's bright? Come. It's like Korede is a Bariga boy. Let's pick a Tusha guy. Someone who has an intention and a destination. As you please, you will know. You will say, I love you. The way you used to say it to them. Know them. Okay. Say we add some emotional things to it. We are wasting time. Time is going on. They will soon raise this in our random.
I love you, babe.
Emotional. Now, when you say this, I love you, there are two things she's thinking about. One, this I love you. Is it from here? Or, no, not your chest, though. It's not your chest, though. It's not heart, though. Or the soul of his spirit. Or what? That's two things he's thinking. Is it from here? From his brain? And you know, most of you, when a guy says, I love you, the lady look at her, look at him, and the lady, if she doesn't like him, you know what she would do? You know what she would do? If you don't like him, what will you do? She said they will start thinking about it. That means they will put him on a waiting list for long. 1 month, I'm thinking. 2 months, I'm thinking. 3 months, 4 months, 1 year, 10 years, 40 years. She's still thinking. You see, that thinking, she has taken it to subconscious. So in that subconscious, there are many doctrines going on. There's a doctrine of faith. There's a doctrine of the devil. There's a doctrine of hope inside. It's called doctrine. Doctrines are instructions and teachings. It can be from God, it can be from devil. Inside the heart. So a doctrine is telling her, this guy has no future. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Another one is telling her, give him a chance. Give me a chance. He will be a good man. You are the one come and you can now accelerate this. You can make it better and you can make it worse. Based on his actions to her. The things he does to her. So there are many things now watching you. Then you can now start coming up with attitude that makes that doctrine becomes real. So the negative doctrine is already having this. No, you cannot walk. This is why you now say it's called red flags. This is what you call red flag. You understand? Red flag. Oh, no. Then at that time, no. At that time, our answer now become no. So inside this subconscious, even though an American lady, you approach an American lady. If you tell an American lady, hi, Susina, I am not interested. Again, the guy comes. Maybe the lady has given you her heart. Look up, everybody. She has given him her heart. That heart is not head, though. It's Nigerian lady that give you head. Heart. She has given you her heart. Praise God. She now come and break up. Oh, yeah, break up. Just break up. Like, yeah, I break up. I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it again. Are you an American? Don't talk like an American guy. Break up.
Okay, do you know what? I'm sick.
I called your line 5 times. You didn't pick the call. I'm done. You know, they always use for unnecessary silly things. Yes. I called your line, you know.
Okay, so I've been calling you for several times and you're not picking. Why? In fact,
I'm done with you. Now, you see this American lady, because she has will her heart to you, the moment you break up, she will go and look for gun. Frank, Kelvin, I gave you my heart. I gave you my heart. That's real heart. That heart she gave you is that she can do anything for you. She can kill. She gave you real heart, not fake. So when you break, that is why they call heart. It's called what? Heartbreak. Because you truly break. In Nigeria, you are the one that break fast. You truly broke a heart. You see, the heart is not the chest. The heart is trapped within a spirit and a soul. That song just came. Wait. So guys, before you break a heart, look very well. So as far as she's concerned, she has willed her heart to you. She has no heart again. Because she has given it to you. So there's no sense of living. You don't have heart. Why are you living? No heart. Then she will take a gun. No reason to live again. She blow her head and die. Americans. That's why they kill themselves. Mama, it's not. They gave hearts. They gave what? Emma, they gave what? They give. I have some American friends as a lady. I know what I'm saying. I have them as daughters. You need to know how they go all out for me. Like, I am hungry. Prophet, you're hungry. You're hungry. They will scratch everywhere to get me food. Even now. I know what I'm talking about. Come to Nigeria, my motherland. The land that flows with milk, gari, and sugar. He will not come and say, Angelina, I not do again. I don't break up with you. Chop breakfast. You know what Angela will answer? He said, I not even give you heart before. What I give you, now my head. His head, he only give his head. Like, he didn't, our mind. So all my money, where you don't they chop all this one? He said, I they chop money with my mind. No heart giving. So you break up, you are the one on your own. The next day she found another person, she's giving the person a mind. Nigerian ladies doesn't give you heart. The day you find the one that give you heart. Example, my lovely wife. The one that not give you true heart. Unfortunately, they are the kind of heart people used to break more. They don't. So Nigerian ladies are wise up. They are wise, so they will not give you their heart. They give you money. They are playing along with you. They don't wise up. So when you get to the level of the heart, I just use this illustration to let you understand that the same thing God is looking for. That is why Proverbs 23:26, God said, my son, before you go far, before I take you far, before you start doing ministry, before you start doing business, before you start doing anything, I am requesting for your heart. Heart. Because inside that heart now has your subconscious. Your conviction is now submitted to the conviction of God. So at the time you give your heart, God can come to you, you no longer have a conviction of your own. No more belief of your own. Your belief has become his belief. Your conviction has become his conviction. Ordinary a goal you are running, you don't have a life of your own again. It is at the level of the heart. And when you get to that level of the heart, it will be easy for you to control the mind. Now listen, the gate to the heart is the mind. Write this down. The gate, please you can sit down, to the heart is the mind. If you do not know how to manage your heart, and that's why Romans chapter 12 in verse 2 begin to talk about you renew the mind. Because if you don't renew that mind, when the battle step into your heart, game over. At the level of the heart is where that is why we say guide the heart with all leisure. Your heart is important. Your heart, everything about your heart is called the heart is the energy in between the soul and the spirit. The gate to the heart is the mind. Now, if the gate to the heart is the mind, what is the gate to the mind? This is where I'm going to be, considering things, and then I will open your eyes. If to get to the heart, you must come through the mind. The conscious controls the subconscious. What is the gate to the mind? 5. I need 5. 5 of you. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Just 5. 5 persons. Maybe that little lady. Come. You. Yeah. 5 of you. Yes. Yeah. Come and stand like this. They are teenagers, so I'll use them as an example. Yeah. Come. Line up like this. I want to show you the gate. This is where your life will now change forever. Yeah. Everybody look up. Stand well. 5. There are 5, right? Raise up your 5 fingers. You see, when you have a negative belief, it will be difficult for God to help you. Believe, there are people whose belief are, they think that until they leave a location and connect to a big church, they think help comes from a big church. PICC is also a big church, You may be in PICC for 10 years and you may not be helped. And you may be here just for one day and you'll be helped. It's a function of the heart. That is why the Bible was saying in the book of Matthew chapter 5 in verse 8. It said, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see. See God doesn't mean God appears to them. See God means that God is involved in all their dealings. See God in marriage. See God in their career. See, and when you see God, you see good. When you see God, you see favor. You see God, you see honor. You see God, you see blessing. What qualifies you to see God is not even prayer and fasting. It's to become pure in heart. To be pure in heart means that your heart has gotten to the state of Romans chapter 12 verse 2. That which is good, perfect, and acceptable unto God, not to you. Because the yardstick, the measurement of good, perfect, and acceptable is solely the responsibility of God, not you. So, what God is looking for is to change your mindset. So, the gate to the heart is the mind. And the gate to the mind are, lift up your 5, everybody lift up your hands. The gate to the mind is the 5 senses: eyes, the ear, the nose, the tongue, and the skin. Everyone look up. Let's do it now. We are doing little teaching. Someone say I. ear. This is your eye. He said, there is an asset the devil want to pass into your mind. It's your eyes. You know, adultery and commit fornication. And that's when Jesus came. Jesus, start from, don't look. Someone said, look. Someone said, look. Because that is where the conversation starts from. Because the moment you see, what you picture is what you capture. What you picture is what your heart captures. So what you see with your eyes is what your mind will register. Because the photograph of the soul is the eyes. Am I speaking to somebody? Your mind cannot see. Your eyes will see it, captures the image, send it to the mind, and the mind download it and keep it there. It will remain in the mind. He may download it to an extent. He now send it to the subconscious, which is your heart. At that time, it becomes registered. Because when they say, don't look, don't say, no. You know, you are looking. You are seeing eyes. But listen, there is another realm of the eyes. I will come and talk about it now, which is called the eyes that supplies illumination to your mind. The Bible said the eyes of thy mind can be enlightened. See it. It can stay for days, but when it sends it to your heart, you are gone. Where you cannot help a man is the man whose heart had been captured. That is why I tell you, the real deliverance is not the deliverance of the body. That I lay hands on you, you fall down, you are only shouting, oh, oh, you are not free. You are free until your mind, your heart, not even your mind now, your heart is purged. And what purges your heart? Hand cannot touch your hand. Prophecy cannot touch your heart. What touches it is the doctrines of the word and the washings of the water. When you hear the word supplies the water and it flushes the mind and it flushes the heart. That is how men are free. Who is following me now? Someone say here. The Bible says, do not put your ear down at hearing report of evil. When people come to you and they say, they bring negative reports and evil deeds of people, don't put your ear down. Why? Because as you are hearing the person who came to gossip to you about somebody is same going to another person to gossip about you. Why must you listen to gossiper? I bind the issue of gossip in my office. Everyone who is around there, I say, you know our policy here? No gossip. So you can't bring another issue of another person. I won't listen. I won't listen. No, sir, I won't. Because I know the moment I start giving attention to you and you are telling me things about people, you will carry my matter and tell others. It's called hear. Someone say hearing. What are the things you hear? Touch your ear, say my ear. Next time they come and bring issues about your husband. Ah, your husband is this. They say, tell me more. Tell me more. Someone say, tell me more. You are putting your ear down for doctrines of darkness. Don't hear it. Don't even wait for it. Don't even hear it. It's called the ear. And then you move to the third window of the mind. It's called generating an intuition. Perceive, meaning the things you smell, the things that you perceive with your nose. There are things you perceive, they are dangerous. Don't put your mouth. This is all kinds of things. I'm afraid of people who carries other people's matter and put on their head. I'm afraid of those who cannot keep their tongue. A sign of maturity. I will telling you several times in PICC. You are not mature. See, Holy Ghost does not only teach you how to tongue and speak in tongues in capital letter. Holy Ghost teach you how to tame your tongue. So when you see a believer who talks loudly anyhow, anything, I just say anything, all kinds of, it's my mouth, I can say whatever I like, anything that want to happen, let it happen. If it's to scatter, it will scatter. See, mind, the tongue. But does it mean you shouldn't talk? Yeah, you should talk. But learn to cultivate the things that comes out. The Bible says, out of thy mouth thou shalt be justified, out of thy mouth thou shalt be condemned. Hope you know you will not be held responsible for things you did not say. That's why in court they will say whatever you say will be used against you, even in law. The same applicable in the law of heaven. Tongue. When you see people who talk, including the things you swallow through your mouth, it's also a tongue. You hit all kinds of things here and there, just pack everything through your mouth. It says, my mouth, I can hit it. See, you have opened a window to your mind and it can destroy. The tongue. Somebody, may God give you grace to bridle your tongue. Gossip, backbiting, slandering, false spreading, false accusation, false rumor. In Nigeria, the easiest way to blow, especially you want to blow, look for a big celebrity, start framing the person up, attention drawn to you. Must you blow on the side, the negative side? You look for somebody who has risen, then you start climbing. It's called falsehood. You are not telling the girl you own the whole world. You own Rolls Royce, you own Lamborghini, you own everything. You are using your mouth to say all kinds of things. And you know, because when you are in a courtship or you are in a relationship, one of the things that happen is that you spread, lies are spread. So you don't want the other person to know your true word. So you are hiding. So the same way a lady, all right, the same way a lady too will come in a relationship, and she's coming for a date, she's smelling fine, and she's telling the guy, you see, when we marry, this is how I'll continue to smell.